guys, this is another video I have been planning to make for a long time. To start things off, this has been a really long time since I made another reaction video, so keep in mind that. So it's gonna be kind of new again for me doing this, but I wanted to do another reaction video for a long time now. Since I'm not really doing anything right now at the moment, I might as well just say, why not? Let's make another reaction video. Now, we're going to be actually looking at a YouTuber's channel right here. His name is CrankThatFrank. And now, before I like to start things off, I actually used to subscribe to his channel a long time ago, but I eventually unsubscribed to him. Well, if you just look at his content, you'll see why. I'm just not a fan of it. If you're some 13-year-old girl who likes to look at a guy screaming on camera, yelling "bussy boppin'," why not? I looked at this one video where he tries to follow a Bob Ross painting tutorial. I thought that's like pretty interesting for a reaction video. And for those who don't know, Bob Ross is actually one of my favorite inspirations of all time when it comes to making art. I can literally watch his videos for a long time and feel very satisfied, and I just love a lot of the artwork he has made. Since his passing back in 1995, a lot of people still even look up to him to this day. I guess just from the thumbnail alone, I guess CrankThatFrank does too. Even though the thumbnail I am seeing right here is crap. But let's not stall any longer. Let's get to the reaction video. Are you fucking kidding me right now? We're starting this video with a Shrek meme. No, just no. Just by the start of that, I'm gonna have a feeling that it's not gonna be a good video.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the CrankThatFrank channel. Only channel on YouTube where you can get family-friendly alternative painting content. And in today's video, we're going to be following a Bob Ross painting tutorial. This is something that I've wanted to do for the longest time, ever since you guys suggested it literally 3 days ago.
You know, I don't want to sound like an asshole or anything, but you can just tell from the beginning of the video, he just sounds like every generic YouTuber ever. You know, I just don't understand why these YouTubers nowadays have to use a bunch of emojis and a bunch of references just so that they can get some views. And personally, for me, I honestly don't even really need to do that often. I honestly get on YouTube to make videos just because I wanted to show my creativity to people. But people like CrankThatFrank and other generic YouTubers suddenly just want to make videos like these just so that they could say, hey, guess what? I can do this too. And I make good videos just because you guys said so. Oh, I'm sorry, but when I see YouTubers who say things like, because you guys asked for it and all that, it kind of feels like they're saying this just so that they can get the attention that they wanted more than what people really want.
I literally bought a Bob Ross painting kit. I spent so much money on painting supplies. I have no idea how to paint, but I'm hoping Bob Ross will be able to teach me, and also teach me how to be a calmer human being in the process as well.
You know, you can just say things without adding the ear rape effects and with all the loud noises at the background that might make your YouTube videos a lot better, not relying on trends like that. And that's another thing I've always hated a lot of YouTubers doing, was when they use ear rape effects and when they use like loud noises effects to make their point. And honestly, it's just more annoying than anything.
I am really though. Whatever that arm thing is called.
That thing Bob Ross is holding, by the way, is called a palette. Oh, and I also like that you added the Roblox kid sound effect right there when you swear. Real class there, Frank.
You know where you go like this and you hold the paint? It didn't come, so we're gonna be using a paper plate. Nice. But anyway, welcome.
You know, those effects you are using and that meme you are also using right now aren't even funny anymore. It just gets really old at this point. Like, the loud sound effects you are also using, it's just annoying, and I'm getting really sick and tired of YouTubers like you using that all the time. Now, if you want to make a really funny moment on your video right here, how about telling a joke and stop using effects like it's a joke?
I hope you're having an amazing, fantastic day. I hope you're excited for Christmas. Don't think there's a Christmas painting tutorial, but I'm going to be following Bob Ross' tutorial today, and I feel like he's going to be able to teach me how to paint. Let's begin.
Okay, ignore the Christmas reference he is mentioning right now since this video came out in 2018 before Christmas started. I just want to let you guys know that this is starting to really make me not like this video even more. I really wanted to give CrankThatFrank a chance, and maybe he's at least learned some new things about being a better creator on YouTube, but no. This is just him with his annoying antics that he normally does and just making loud noises, not telling a proper joke. If he wanted to be doing this, he might as well make videos just making dank meme compilations, because he's probably better doing that than what he's doing right now.
Okay, so apparently to start, because I want to go all out, I want to put as much effort into this video as I can.
Frank, there is no effort you are putting in your entire YouTube channel any more than what you have already shown everybody. That's just laughably bad to me that you even said that.
Apparently you're supposed to paint the canvas liquid white. Official Bob Ross liquid white. You're supposed to coat the canvas and not let it dry.
Pro tip. Pro tip.
I assume it's going to make me an expert painter, so we're just gonna go all out here and do nice, easy strokes. Now I don't know how much you can see the white, but it's okay. If there's one thing Bob Ross has taught me, there's no mistakes, just happy accidents.
Look, I know he's not an artist or anything. Hell, he's claimed he can't even draw or anything in other videos. But I don't know if he's just acting like this just to get views. But my guess is yes. He's acting like this to get views. And yeah, I do understand he just quoted a Bob Ross moment right there from every sessions of his episode, but this isn't really inspirational to me at all. I just find it very, very generic. People like CrankThatFrank would just do just to get a view on YouTube. I don't know. That's just how I see it.
Kind of like MCR breaking up, Bob. Never mind.
Yes, Frank, I know MCR broke up back in 2013. Everyone already knows that. Can we just please stop mentioning that like it's some end of the world reference or something? Considering what all the other members are doing right now, I don't think they'll come back together for a long time. Get over it!
Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave?
We're also going to be painting a mountain sunset today.
Okay, here's another tip for these YouTubers also. Please stop using that generic music when something long is taking. Come on, seriously, it's 2019. That music was back from 2013. Stop it. If you're gonna use a royalty-free music, please use something that's not as generic. I at least go to my YouTube library to see what's out there, even though they are royalty-free music. I don't use this kind of music in all of my videos. Hell, most of the videos I make don't use this kind of music at all.
Very excited to do that. I don't know if you guys knew this, so I was joking around before about not knowing how to paint. I've actually been an expert painter for about 31 years. I know I'm only 25, so 6 of that was in the womb, and the other 25 is outside of the womb.
Okay, I'll give him this. At least he tried to tell a joke for once. A really bad joke, but at least he's telling a joke for once and not using a bunch of memes. I don't know. I'm just having a feeling this video is gonna go more downhill.
You can probably see none of the progress I just made, but it says to not let it dry.
Pro tip.
So, we're just gonna begin. So I am following the Mountain Summit Bob Ross tutorial.
With 31 years of painting experience.
Guys, I'm completely ready. I have all of my colors on my professional palette here. And in these colors, we have Shrek Green.
Really? Again with the Shrek meme on that? Okay, you know what? I was right. Yeah, I knew it. I knew this was gonna go downhill after that. Can we just please stop it? And just from looking at the paint he was using, the Bob Ross paint that he's using, it makes me want to think, otherwise that maybe I'd rather be going to Hobby Lobby right now and buying Bob Ross's paint sets over watching this video any day.
And the rest of the colors really don't matter. But let's see what Mr. Ross has to say. Mr. Ross.
And here we have a YouTuber who will not forget the fact that Ryan Ross is no longer in Panic at the Disco.
Welcome back. Certainly glad you decided to spend a half hour with us today. I think you'll enjoy it.
A half an hour?
And I hope you take the time to paint along. Or you pull up your old easy chair and just relax with us.
I love the fact that he was just not happy that he said when he heard that Bob Ross is joining him for half an hour, when the irony here is that I would rather be watching a Bob Ross episode right now over this any day.
I thought today we'd just do a fun painting, one that's a lot of... you'd have a good time with it. Let's just do it.
What a joyful man.
All the colors across the screen that you need.
Titanium white.
And they'll come across
I got it.
in the same order as I have them on the palette.
Follow blue.
Shoot, let's go on up here and get started.
Got it. Okay, let's start.
The liquid white's on it. Pitch
Liquid
red.
white is on it.
So I'm going to start off today with a
Okay.
little bit of Faywood blue.
Some blue.
We'll use the old 2-inch brush.
2-inch brush.
You know what I honestly think, guys? I don't think CrankThatFrank is really even enjoying any of Bob Ross's episodes right now. If he were, he wouldn't be acting like this, like now, like a little child here. I don't know. I just feel like Frank right here thinks that when he acts like this, he thinks that he's just gonna get all the attention that he wants, but no. In reality, like I said, I'd rather be watching Bob Ross over this shit any day.
Got it. This is I measured this myself.
And midnight black. Just sort of mix them together on the brush.
Oh, it makes the...
Up here. And just using our little crisscross strokes, let's just drop in a happy little sky.
Happy little sky. Okay.
Just start at the top and work all the way
What?
across. Just like a little exit. And then begin working downward. And your color is mixing with the liquid white continually.
You know, the funny thing right here is that the artwork is doing a better job entertaining us than CrankThatFrank itself. That is sad when a painting is a better entertainer than the actual person making this video. That is sad.
And automatically,
Wow.
automatically,
Look at this sky.
your sky will get lighter and lighter toward the horizon.
No, it's not getting lighter.
The illusion
Bob.
of depth in your painting. As things get farther away from you in the landscape, they should get lighter in value. So let the liquid white work.
Oh.
And it'll happen automatically here.
Oh, it might be. I think it actually is getting lighter.
You know, I try not to be too harsh to people who are just starting to make art or painting, but he didn't even paint the right direction. I just feel like CrankThatFrank is just only doing this on purpose just to get video views. Like I said before, he's only doing this just so that he can get a video up on YouTube and make some money out of it. That's how I think of him right now.
With my 31 years of paint experience, I would know. Take out the brush strokes.
Isn't that easy? You've got a fantastic little sky. Now, while we have that color on the brush, I'll add just a little more. Black.
So basically, I have to go back in with the black and then start at the base. But as you can see, we're off to a pretty good start. I have to say, I was fully expecting this with all of my expertise.
As it works upward toward the horizon.
What the hell was that? What the hell was that face he was making just now? I'm not even sure if he was trying to make a joke by his facial expression here, but it wasn't funny. It was just cringe.
Free to live here or here, we'll just drop it in.
Do I cover the whole canvas, Bob? We have to do the same thing, mix the blue with a little bit of the black, and now we start from the bottom of the canvas and do those majestic, oh, that's a lot of black. We just do some majestic brush strokes, and this should look like an ocean. Maybe a little pollution, but I think it says something about modern society and pollution. So that's what I'm kind of going for. I'm taking inspiration from Bob, but I also want to reflect on society. We truly do live in a society. As he said, the liquid white allows it to get lighter and lighter. We get less polluted as we get to the sky.
Look, I'm not sure if I'm reading this wrong or not. Maybe it's just because I have autism, but Is he just telling a joke, or is he just trying to make everybody cringe inside? Because I'm not sure, guys, but this is not funny at the least. He is using ear rape to try to emphasize what he's really feeling. It's starting to get more and more annoying as I get more into this video.
And you kind of just let the colors take you away. Very relaxing, very nice. There may be some trees, but it's all up to you. I feel like when you follow a Bob Ross tutorial, he's like, you could do whatever you want, even if it looks like you just had an oil spill in the ocean.
Okay, it definitely is true that Frank is right about that. Bob Ross did say you could do whatever you want like that whenever you try to recreate his art or any kind of artwork you are doing. But at the same time, Frank's just pulling this off just so that he gets more likes in his videos at the same time. At this point, every time when a YouTuber tries to put quotes from other celebrities who are most likely not even alive anymore, honestly are just saying that just to get more likes in their videos. And considering how YouTube's algorithm is nowadays with how the system goes over there, it's not for the better sometimes. And considering how most YouTubers act on camera and how they are in real life, it does surprise me.
And you just want to mix it in. I'm sure that's what Bob would want. Now, I'd go back in with more blue, but I feel like we have a... Oh, okay.
I love the fact how it says that he died inside right here when he just made a mistake on this artwork, even though he clearly just said in his video that he said that you could do whatever you want. Now, to me, that's just funny how the irony shows in this video.
And sometimes the oil falls from the sky. It's really a take on modern society. This has been a PSA for oil spills. No mistakes, just happy accidents.
It wasn't right the first time you said it. Why the hell would it be right the next 10 times?
Now we wash our brushes.
Wash the brush?
Thinner. I never use.
What are you, smacking it?
That's just how Bob Ross has always dried his paint out before reusing it again. Get over it. Come on. I know that the saying is that artists do weird things when they're making art, but the thing is, if Bob Ross wants to do that, that's fine. At least he's far more normal and actually a more functional human being than how Frank is here right now.
It's time to get my Bob Ross brush cleaning bucket and screen. I wasn't manually cleaning these paintbrushes in the sink before. I think it's a newbie mistake to do that. You have to be prepared with all of your supplies.
Now put it on the lid. No, the lid.
Jesus, Bob, do you left?
Okay, you really want to play this game? Alright, I guess we'll play this game then. I'm just gonna set up a bunch of clips and memes myself too, like I was just doing earlier. And let's see how funny they are compared to how you do it and compared to how mine do it. Let's see who wins first.
Did this man lift?
The lid. The lid. The lid. The lid.
Just gonna clean the brushes. I'm almost ready to clean the brushes.
One pathetic sob story later.
I just read that paint thinner can cause permanent brain damage.
Not as much brain damage as watching one of your videos right now. Oh wait.
We have to wash out all of the blue. It'll eventually come off of the brush.
2 hours later.
Guys, I didn't add that SpongeBob time card there. That's actually in the fucking video. Even Frank knows how bad this video is, so he had to use a SpongeBob time card meme to emphasize how bad this video is. That just amazes me. Just by that, I want you to guys really think about how bad this video is to the point where he had to use a SpongeBob time card for this video.
I wasn't manually cleaning these paintbrushes in the sink before. I think it's a newbie mistake to do that. Okay, now that we got all of the blue off of the brush, what am I doing?
I think that's a question you should be asking yourself that all the time whenever you make all your videos. What am I doing? That's a great question. What the fuck are you doing, Frank?
Why am I doing this? We're gonna follow the next step. Oh, first I want to slap something like Bob was to really get all the paint off of the same brush we were using. perfect.
Okay, everybody, raise your hand if you want this to go for another fucking 3 minutes. Yeah, I didn't think so. So what I'm just gonna do is that I'm just gonna fast forward everything and just put some death metal music right here. That way, the video will be much better and go on faster. So let's just do that, shall we?
Oh, no, 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 no.
I say, Bob, I'm tired of mountains, do something different. And then I get probably as many letters that say, do more mountains.
We're kind of alike. We both make repetitive content.
Yeah, but the difference is he at least tries to make something unique and different every time with all of his artwork. You, on the other hand, like to make shit.
Mountain, then you
In black?
Prussian blue, a lizard crimson, and mix it together.
Now, Bob said to take some Prussian blue to build some mountains, have it right at the edge of the knife, and then go along the painting with the edge of the knife and make some nice solid shapes.
Wow, like, did you guys see that just now? Even the way he's editing his video right here, even the editing that he is using wants to get out of this video as well. That's pretty bad when the person who is editing this video, even the editing is wanting to get out of it. That's just bad in that part.
See, already we're having a peak. All right, I need your guidance, Bob.
We'll later, but right now, we're just looking for a nice outside edge.
Just outside edges.
As I say, use a lot of pressure here. Push that paint right into the fabric.
A lot of pressure.
Oh no. Don't press that hard.
I swear, any more Dan and Phil memes, I'm gonna just edit it out for the entirety of this video because I don't want any of my viewers to get bored right away just from all the memes. In fact, let's edit out all those memes on this video. Let's just get right into the painting that he is doing because I don't want my viewers to waste any more time than it is. If you really do want to very curiously check out the original video, I left a link down in the description for that.
Maybe not that much pressure. I feel like I'm gonna hurt the canvas, Bob. I feel like the canvas is crying for help.
Okay, here's another tip for these YouTubers as well. Please stop using the signal error every minute when you're making a video when you make a mistake because it gets really annoying very quick. At least with some of the memes he was using, at least he was trying to be funny with those. With the signal error he keeps using, it's just pointless at this point.
Toward the base. Just soft and soft.
You're back to a brush?
There we go.
I need to restock on some paint. We have a beautiful palette here. Go back in with the knife. Bob said you can go as hard as you want with the canvas. And as you can see, we have some valleys forming. They may look a little, you know, on the darker side. And this is really symbolic for pollution snow. This video is all about environmentalism.
You know, if you wanted to make a video about the environment, how about making a video about the actual environment, like saving the planet by recycling or trying to save the animals? If you're gonna do that, how about doing that and stop wasting my time trying to make a shitty piece of artwork?
The canvas feels no pain.
Shut up! Shut up! Every second you speak is killing something I used to love inside of me. Will you please just shut up?
So I just wanted one big mountain. Let's see what else Bob's telling us to do. Let's give this a nice base. In the sky.
There we go. Now then, today I'm just going to use, let's just take titanium away, pull it out very flat. It's just some plain old white.
Wow, I definitely know how to do firm paint.
No, you don't. Just by the way you're painting that damn artwork of yours, it's not firm at all. It just looks sloppy. My goodness, I have seen third graders paint better than you do.
So from here, I think Bob is all about, you know, just run with it. Do what you would feel like doing. So I'm gonna go in here with some white paint. As he said, I still want to kind of follow what he was saying, but the white paint will allow us to create a more luminous background. Just some nice white.
You know, this stupid happy shiny music is starting to annoy me, so the next time he keeps using that, whenever he does the speed painting here, I'm just gonna replace it with another song that's much better than this. So I'll try doing that throughout the entire video from now on so you guys don't get annoyed by it.
Isn't this, it's very therapeutic. I feel like I could be an ASMR painting channel.
No, you wouldn't.
Just really get that green in there. That white, really get the white in.
You're an idiot!
I'm making some solid progress here. I do want to make a mountain summit, but I want to do my own spin on it. So, ogres. Am I really making this entire video into a Shrek meme?
Oh, I don't know. Considering that's how you start your video with, yeah, I guess so. It wasn't funny to begin with, and it isn't funny now.
Just to get you guys up to speed on what's going on in my painting. I want to describe it a little bit for you guys so far. I don't know if you could see this immense amount of detail that I put into it with all of my paintings.
Like I said, I try not to bash too much in person to people who are just starting, but what the hell is with the childlike painting of a frowny face? Like I said before, a third grader would paint this better than you did. Oh my god. This is just bad art galore 101 here.
Experience. But instead of doing a mountain summit, what I wanted to do was take the shack from Shrek and put that above the ocean and above the oil spill and all of the mud, because I feel like it's where Shrek would feel most at home. And I have Shrek down here, very artistically drawn. It took me about half an hour, 5 hours. I had to cut forward in this video.
Yeah, I don't believe you paint more than half an hour on that painting.
Now what I want to do is make the base a lot dirtier. Just to make him feel a little more at home, because I put an angry face on him, and he's not an angry ogre, but I feel like he's angry because it's not dirty enough.
Ogres thrive in swamp water.
Do you see how this is all connecting? When you have a canvas and paint, you could do whatever you want. You don't even have to follow Bob Ross at a certain point. You just let your mind take you wherever it goes.
So let me get this straight. The whole point of this video was to follow a Bob Ross painting tutorial, but yet you also decided to make whatever you wanted. Dude, you need to be straightforward for what kind of video you are making. I make my own art myself too, but I don't go around and say, I just follow this artwork from a tutorial. I just say most of the time it's an inspiration for what artwork it was based on, or an inspiration of a photograph. You can't just follow a Bob Ross tutorial and do your own thing at the same time. I'm sorry, you gotta pick one or the other.
Nice strokes. If you guys are doing this at home, just do some X's. Tie it all together. Remember, the canvas feels no pain. Now, we can't fit Donkey in the painting, and you know, Donkey's Shrek's best friend. So I want to leave a little bit of a remnant in the sky. Almost like the sun. And it's okay if your paint blends in and isn't really like a comprehensible painting. And that's supposed to symbolize Donkey in the sky.
Like I said before, I'll leave the original link of his video right here down in the description below if you want to see the full version, but I'm just gonna skip through a bunch of this stuff like I said before, because this video is already long enough as it is, and honestly this is one of the longest reaction videos I have done.
Go back in with the knife and use the same expression that you think Donkey would have. So I think in this situation, Donkey would be screaming or bleeding from every orifice. So let's say Shrek and Donkey were fighting. You would want Shrek's frown to then turn upside down, as Bob Ross would probably want. So we're gonna go back in with some green, and we're gonna fix this frown. And we're gonna give him some muddy lips. He's so happy about Donkey bleeding in the sky.
Honestly, you're too kind, Frank, because that fit way too well to how everybody else is feeling right now watching this video.
That he's now happy. Flatten out these eyebrows so they don't look so evil. We're almost done. I just want to see what Bob does at the end. Okay, so Bob took an approach where, you know, it's more of a beautiful kind of...
More green.
More green is always good.
This one's more in shadow, so it's darker.
Oh my god, seriously, end the video already. Everybody is sick of it. Just finish up already.
I have no room for trees.
Then make some more room in your savings so that you can get a much better art teacher than watching what you're clearly not following along with.
I hope you've enjoyed this one. It'll certainly teach you how to use all the equipment and have a lot of fun.
I definitely learned how to use all the equipment
God
today.
bless.
Wow. Wholesome. If we put our images side by side, I think my painting compared to Bob's just reflects our different personalities.
No shit, Sherlock.
And that's okay. And that is truly what I believe the joy of painting really is. So I'm gonna give you guys a detailed scenario here because I didn't really follow the mountain summit tutorial. We have Donkey in the sky. Let me show you guys really up close.
No, please do not show us anymore. No, I'm sorry, people, but I'm ending the video right here. This takes way too long. My god, I had a hard time watching this video, guys. I had a much easier time watching Facelift from Adult Swim. I'm not even joking, because at least with that video, there's something going on and something entertaining, as frightening as that video was, because let's face it, we would rather be scared than feeling like we're going to throw up, and I felt like I wanted to throw up watching this video. Crank that Frank. How about you go get a real job? But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I have no idea how I'm feeling right now after watching this. At this point, I'm just unhappy after watching this. I just want to move on and watch some better quality videos. Before I leave, I just want to mention the last 3 videos right here had some copyright claims issues, and one of them from one of my reaction videos actually got blocked worldwide, and I'm just going to be a lot more careful when I post reaction videos from now on. Anyways, like I said before, make sure to subscribe to me. Feel free to leave down a comment if you like to. You can support me on Patreon if you like to. And I'll see you guys next time for another video. And it's gonna be another art transformation video for next week, so be on the lookout for that. Anyways, guys, I'll see you later.
When I was a little stereo, I used to be the champion. I always wonder.
You've just been spanked. But Crank That Frank. Woo!
Stay wickedly frosty and swat!